open forum. So this is a great opportunity for you to ask the questions concerning the situation that you might actually encounter in your workplace during your internship. So now the floor is yours. Do you have any questions or clarification that you want to ask the speaker regarding the topic that she has shared? So you may use your microphone or chat box for your concerns. Do you have any questions in mind? You can speak it out or just use your chat box.
That's correct, brother, because part of emotional intelligence also is to learn how to ask questions.
If if you don't have yet or you are still thinking about your question, let me ask first, Dr. Joya. Okay, let me have one. Doc. Uh, because currently I'm also in internship, but then I'm already in fourth week now. So I'm familiar with my workplace. So I believe that most of the students here are in the first time, no, in their internship. So in your opinion, what is the one of the most necessary emotionally intelligent behavior that immediately creates a good impression at workplace?
Thank you, my dear brother, for asking the question. I think one of the good indicator of emotional intelligence, if you're a newbie, is actually to be able to feel the room. Now, it's important to be very observant and to feel the room and not focus so much on yourself, but focus on looking at individual behavior of people you work with. I think that's the way to relate well with other people because it's already a given that you are expected to manage your own emotions. I think the discussion earlier, we are talking about there of when you're stressed, when you're triggered, how do you show emotional quotient? But thank you for your question. I think very important coming into the office, you need to feel the room, be sensitive, be observant, relate with people, but do not give all. Sometimes some OJTs can nang I think that the common term that they say is FC or feeling close already in some organizations and offices. This is good. This is only social skill, but this is not emotional intelligence outright because emotional intelligence outright means you are not being shy but you are observant, so you actually be sensitive to people around. No, I think the very first month is important for observation first.
Mhm.
Okay, I hope I answered your question, brother.
Yes, thank you so much, Doc, for that
I would
specific
really I
answer.
would really appreciate good questions from students. Uh-uh.
So
Marshall, you have a
students,
question, Mr. President?
you can ask a simple question only. Yeah.
Or if you want, dear students, you can also raise your hand using the reaction button if you have any questions so that it can be acknowledged and we can uh, present your question.
Is
Okay.
there any? You can ask something like relating to the workplace that you may feel later on, or as of now also when you are about to enter your internship. what you are worrying about.
Okay. I think at this point, Brother Bono, I think their minds are still brewing with questions. But we wouldn't like to leave that part without showing our appreciation first. So, Vanessa,
Okay, so let me allow me to present the certificate for Doc Joy. Okay, so the certificate reads, so this is the certificate of appreciation proudly presented to Dr. Marijoy O. Gaduyon, PhD, RGC, RPM, for her valuable participation as a research speaker during the University of St. LaSalle Summer Term General Orientation and Lecture Series. Given this 14th day of May 2026 at the University of St. LaSalle, Bacolod City, Philippines. Signed by Dr. Liberty L. Ochavo, PhD, Director of Career Development Center, and Dr. Tony Ann B. Lachica, PhD, Assistant Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs.
everyone, let's get ready with our clapping emoji reaction. Let's all give a warm round of applause for our first speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
As we have just learned, knowing our own emotions is the first step. The second is navigating the emotions of others and building strong professional connections.
Exactly. Our next lecture is a seamless continuation of that theme. Miss Kim?
For our next speaker, she is Ms. Rochella B. Salvilla. She is an accomplished professional with a strong commitment to mental health and education. She earned her Bachelor of Science in Psychology from Colegio San Agustin Bacolod in 2017, graduating as cum laude. She then completed her Master of Arts in Guidance and Counseling at La Consolacion College Bacolod in 2021, graduating as magna cum laude. She is currently pursuing her Doctor of Philosophy and Psychology at the University of St. LaSalle. Beyond her academic pursuits, Ms. Salvilla serves as a volunteer caseworker or counselor at the LCC Crisis and Psychotrauma Center and is a member of the Executive Board of Mental Health Negros. She also previously worked as a part-time college instructor at Colegio San Agustin Bacolod and served as an board exam lecturer last 2022-2023 for aspiring social workers and psychometricians in Bacolod and Iloilo. At present, she works as a licensed psychometrician and registered guidance counselor at the University of St. LaSalle.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to talk about navigating interpersonal relationships at work, let us all welcome Ms. Graziela B. Salvilla, RGC, RPM.
So good morning, everyone. I think I know some of you here. Good morning, good morning. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Kaya ba? Sige. While I am asking for the host to allow me to share my screen. Sige, pa-control lang, click-click lang here and there. Kamusta kayo? Now that you are in an important stage of your life, we learned a lot from the explanation ni Doc Joy. Yes, okay. I think you know with all the hearts and all the clapping of hands. Okay. So with that, I would like to actually ask, as usual, like just how we conduct our online classes. Are you able to see my screen? Yes? Thumbs up? Okay ba? Thumbs up? Are you able to see my screen? Yes. Okay. Miss Vanessa, wala bang other obstacles along my screen? Like, it's only my screen and not any of my PowerPoint or any floating controls? Okay lang ba?
Okay lang, Miss. Very clear.
Okay. Full picture. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sige. So I introduce myself once again, everyone. I'll be talking about intergenerational workplace practices. Okay, this is kumbaga, we heard a lot of insights from Doc Joy, especially theories regarding emotional intelligence, practical ones, how we do more of our communication skills, our attitude, and all of these. But right now, that's why I think I was also invited by CDC so that I get to be a little bit, kumbaga, closer to your generation, which I would actually like to reintroduce myself by actually this one. Okay? Ta-da! I am actually your Gen Z ate. I am the oldest of the Gen Z na generation. Na fun fact about me, I was born 1997 and when you check kung sino mga Gen Zs, ako ang pinaka magula. Okay? So with this one, I learned a lot from my internships, both bachelor's and master's. So these one would be practical tips already. Okay, so are we ready? I think we are. Okay? So with that one, let's do mood check muna. I know you are there working from home with all the heat, okay, sa gwa and sa in your room. So let's do some mood check. So what are you doing right now? Is it A, B, C, D, E, or F? Like, ang F, it's like you plan to go sa CR in a while or be somewhere else. Okay, so comment below if you are, anong imo nga status there right now at home. Okay, you can just comment sa group chat so I would know. Okay? Sige, I'll be waiting for your answers. Anyone? Nagmo-multitask ba kayo? Letter D. Okay, wow, cozy sa bed. Very good. Okay, letter F. Yung PM, good sa ako nga miss letter F. Hi, letter D, letter E, okay, multitasking, basing iban ka panghugas pinggan na because of brunch and all of that, okay, sige, very good, very E, B, C, D, may nag-PM again, F, miss, I understand, balik lang in a while, okay, so with that one, sige, another question. What is your emotion when someone brings up about your internship? Are you excited? Are you stressed? A, B, C, or D? Ay, gainit ang ulo. Yung PM naman sa ako niya, ang gainit ang ulo. Okay, ang iban anxious, ang iban excited, ang iban okay lang. Letter B, okay lang. Okay. Letter B. Okay. Sige. It's part of life. Letter B, PM, gets ako ng letter D. A, B, C, and D. Okay, all of the above. Kay Clarice, hero, kay Liza, A, thumbs up. Okay. So now that I know that you're active and sari-sari ang emotions when it comes to this one, may nag-PM sa kon, my dear organizers, miss, gapang hugas ko, di ka dali lang gid. Okay, I understand. Okay, basta pamati mayo. With that one, okay, so with this one, we are building a better workplace relationships and work practices. Okay, why are we essential that we are having internship programs? It's because we get to actually have a preview of our future workplace, our future co-workers, what they look like, how they deal with each other, and our culture. Okay, so yes. So with this one, ta-da! Again, it's my design. So with that one, our objectives would actually, by the end of the talk, students should be able to explain what intergenerational workplace relationship mean, identify common differences, we recognize possible sources of misunderstanding between young workers and older generation or the older workers, and apply respectful communication and adjustment strategies during internship. So with this one, gina-strengthen ko lang what you heard from the Joy. Okay. So with this one, intergenerational workplace. Okay. So right now, syempre, ano